So I had a friend when I was in high
We
school
live.
that like
We live.
We live. We live.
she got two fellas to give her money for abortions.
You can't say we live.
We live.
Was she pregnant at all?
The lay on that shit.
Pregnant and drinking.
Yo, Candy, what I'm saying is right here tonight you will use your effective listening skills and you will turn your microphone down. That is two things that you will do tonight.
Is it loud? Is it loud right now?
Very loud. Do you go back and listen to yourself?
It's all good.
God.
It's all good. Hey, we love you, Candy.
Are you going to be our official sound?
Does that help a little bit more? Does that help?
Yeah, that's good. How do I sound? Do I sound good?
It's okay.
These are kind of
You sound like you wear a size 8 shoe.
Okay.
I wear 9. So
Gotcha.
I love you so much.
What's happening? What's happening, everybody? It is Intelligently Rap episode 126.
Wow.
126. We got Bishop Omega in the building.
Yo.
We got P-Nom in the building.
Yo.
We got Keys the Hip Hop Mom in the building.
I think we got. Do we have
We got
all the
Candy in the building. We got Naughty in the building.
You can call me Auntie with the new job.
We got the auntie with the new guy. Oh, so now I can do the auntie thing.
Yes, now you can. Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So before
It's allowed
I
now.
auntie about now I can do it. Okay, cool.
Justin got in all kinds of trouble.
No.
I meant no disrespect.
Yo, when you making a certain amount of money, you don't care what people
Correct.
call you. You know, because you're too rich to really care. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think that's going down.
That's why Jay-Z grew his hair out. That's why Jay-Z locking his hair out.
That's why Jay-Z no longer uses Botox or anything else. He out on the beach. He out on the beach looking.
He don't do his hair. He locking.
With my body and Justin legs, like you know what I'm saying.
Hey. But I'm saying, what do you expect? The man like
50 years old.
Yeah. So it's like he, you know what I'm saying?
Don't worry about that.
Oh, what is wrong with y'all?
Mike Tyson is also in his 50s, and Mike was ripped. So
okay, but Mike Tyson also trains I don't know how many times a day to lose 100 pounds for that fight. Otherwise, he was not looking like that.
He wasn't looking like Jay-Z, though.
Huh? Say it again, Keith.
He wasn't looking like Jay-Z. Jay-Z used to be skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but Jay-Z
metabolism slows down.
Jay-Z was skinny fat man. You know how you be skinny fat?
Skinny fat. I used
skinny fat. So that's what Jay-Z is. Like I said, Jay-Z got my body on Justin legs. You know, so it's like he just he kind of looked like the I Was a Bill dude. If I was a Bill on Capitol Hill or the cheese dude, you know what I'm saying? The cheese guy. You know, that's
right.
The cheese guy?
From the what's the name? No, it was the Bill dude. Yeah, it was the Bill. He had just a round body and long ass legs. So that's what. But Mike Tyson is a freak. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why if Jay-Z would have been in shape in his 40s, or you know what I'm saying, but then Mike Tyson's ripped and he's also only 5. They list him at 5'11". I think Mike be more like 5'9".
That's your people's then.
Yep.
But I'm saying y'all still not remembering that Mike was training every day. Jay-Z ain't doing no training. He chilling in San Tropez, or you know what I'm saying? He's doing what he doing. I ain't worried about all that.
Doing the children. Yeah.
You got 3 children, you know what I'm saying, and your wife, come on, man. She loves you.
Yeah,
at some point you gotta enjoy your money in your life.
He's reached a certain level of success where he like, man, I don't care how I look. I got a whole bunch of money and a beautiful wife that's sticking around. We straight.
That's double standard. Women, what do women have to
do? Because there's some women.
That's not what he said. Hold on, can I help you? Because what he actually said was that he stopped caring about what people thought about him in rooms, because he commented on the fact that he's growing his hair out and stuff. So it's not that he doesn't care how he looks. He just doesn't need to. He's not worried about the white gaze anymore.
Right.
So I agree with double standards, but that's if we're going to talk about what Jay-Z's doing and what he said. What he said was he ain't worried about. He didn't use the word white gaze, but he just like going in these rooms with all these people. Like I got what or more than they got, so I don't care no more. Like, what the fuck?
Even at the end of the day, it's like this. Like, if Beyonce wanted to let herself go, she can. First of all, because Beyonce fat, Beyonce looks good too. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Beyonce could grow.
Her booty just gonna get bigger.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And she might walk a little bit more pigeon-toed. That's all. You know what I'm saying? She's still going to be looking like she smell like
and there is no double standard. It's who you're with.
Who you're with.
If Beyonce is going to accept fat Jay-Z, then Jay-Z can be fat. If Jay-Z is going to accept fat Beyonce, then it's fine. There is no double standard.
I'll take that out. I will retract that.
No, we won't. You put the statement out there, and we want to smash it.
Nah, you said what you said, and that's okay. We're all speaking opinion.
Right. I want to clarify. It's not necessarily his weight. It's just that he does not look put together at all. Like at all. In any of the pictures that I've seen of him lately, and I'm not even talking about like brand designer name. It looks like the shit that people talked about Andre 3000. You could very well say the same things. I wouldn't, but you can very say the same thing about how Jay-Z looks in these recent pictures. It's like he doesn't look put together at all.
And that's okay.
I've seen pictures of him with toe-thon chicletas. In my opinion, no man should be walking around with toe-thon chicletas. Straight slides. No man should be wearing shower shoes.
But you can't. I mean, it's like the whole, white rich people. They don't care for the most part. The rich ones. He's dressing like a Bill Gates or a Warren Buffett. Like they just whatever.
You know what? He like, yo.
If that's who you around, y'all.
This is what Jay is doing. This is what Jay is doing. He is saying this right here. I'm gonna buy all these shirts from this Sudanese tribe that I helped get water for. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put on these trunks I got from this Zambian what's that about? Grow my hair out because I don't believe in combs because they kill animals in the rainforest. You know what I'm saying? So that's blood diamonds. He on God level. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, how would God dress? You know what I'm saying? I think God would dress like Jay-Z. He like, these comfortable ass Walmart.
HWGD.
How would God dress? Do they make clothes that size? I thought.
That's what I'm saying. God could switch it up. God could switch it up. He could be like, it'd be funny if God was 5'6". You know what I mean? Y'all be mad. Y'all like, yeah, I'm all powerful. I made myself 5'6".
Stop trying to lobby for short men, Bishop.
God is probably a short dude with like, you know what I mean? He walking around like, listen, why do I need to be 6 feet? What do I got to prove? If you God, like honestly, what do you have to prove? I'm God. I do everything. I could be 5'6". He might change his height every day. He might be like, we going hoop? I don't be 7'2". God, you cheating now. You know what I'm saying? Like you were just you're just gonna be sick. Okay.
Like Satan, take him away.
Right. Like Satan be mad because Satan's 6'9" anyway. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'9", 300.
That's why God chose 7'2".
You know what I'm saying? He out there rock solid. God then jumped up from 5'6". Talking about I'm about to be 7 feet. And he punishing Satan in the paint. He mad.
Who said God could hoop?
Shit, I think God can hoop. My Jesus good. Well, God black, so we, naturally, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I don't know.
Okay, what sport is a guy like sport? What, soccer?
Let's talk boxing. I think God
be boxing.
Pugilism. You don't want to hot box with God. Come on.
Want to hot box with God? That's no good.
Yeah, you do. I would love. That'd be great.
Oh man, I'm straight losing that fight to the head. So, like you said, speaking of boxing, we just had an ultimate. We had an ultimate fight this weekend. Let's talk about the undercards. Were pretty damn good. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to a fight like this, and I'm as a boxing fan, the Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson, of course, that's going to be the spectacle. But I wouldn't have been intrigued enough to watch it by itself. So I like the undercards because I like boxing.
So how many? I know it's 3 of us in here that did watch the fight. Did the other 3 watch the fight?
I did not. I watched the replay.
No, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't have a TV, so I mean, and I was not paying for that, so sorry.
Yeah.
Right, especially not with a TV, because it's like you paying. That's like throwing away money if you're not going to look at it.
Yeah. No, exactly.
But
okay, all right. Okay, Keish, did you watch it? Keish, did you watch? No, she did not. Okay, so
did anybody watch anybody in Intelligently Ratchet land? Have y'all guys watched it?
Ratchet series, did y'all watch the fight?
Yeah.
And if so, how did y'all watch the fight? Did you pay for it? Did you go to somebody else's house?
No, you can't.
Did you stream it?
Yes, you can't.
Oh, we not dry snatching on nobody today, y'all. Don't let Justin trick you. You watched it on the screen. Tell this motherfucker you watched it on the screen.
I watched it on the TV.
On the screen. I watched it on the screen.
I'm just asking. People watch it on different ways. I'm not knocking nobody who watched it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Only time I'm knocking you is if the fight was over and you just talking about Neo singing the Star Spangled Banner. If your stuff was that delayed,
make me sick. Yeah,
it should be dressed like the boxer, right?
That was a shot.
It was a good one too, Justin. It was a good one.
You know, that's all. You know,
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet, little Bill.
Oh, little Bill.
That's the callback. That's the callback. If y'all didn't watch last week.
Low key.
So
I saw after the.
Go ahead, Candy.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that like you talking about the undercards, right?
Yeah.
If we're gonna talk about the undercards. We have to start with like our man Nate. Yeah,
Nate Robinson.
So Nate,
I agree and disagree, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a starting point. It ain't the finishing point because there's other great things.
Well, the undercards don't matter. No one remembers their names.
How many undercards were there?
There's like 4.
Okay, yeah. What's 4? That's right.
The cats that actually fought, the cats that actually really fought, they were real boxers. Those undercards were good fights. They were very good fights. I think, you know what I mean? What was it? Ortiz, one with a heavy body shot.
Oh, the body shots, yeah.
That body shot. Ooh.
I think he broke the dude's ribs. Yeah,
he broke him.
Yeah.
Almost like it was foreshadowing of the Mike Tyson body shot that got Roy Jones.
He was like,
he's
about to say, stop the damn fight.
Stop.
They was having a conversation at a certain point. They were just leaning on each other, talking like it's almost over, motherfucker. Like, where we gonna go get some food? Like, it's not where, but like, is your personal chef coming up?
Nah, like, listen, Roy Jones needed track.
Roy was pissing.
Roy peed on himself a little bit. He got punched. that body shot was so hard that
his booty hole puckered a little bit.
Yo, his booty hole fell out. He had to pick it back up. When I say, man, I have like, yeah, listen, to punch, Mike Tyson came in that joint looking like a goddamn monster. Okay, if y'all don't realize that
he had his OG shorts on, he had his OG shorts on too.
Mike Tyson had all his thigh meat out. Like he looked like, you know how you wear them shorts over your baby suits? You know what I'm saying? You know how much of your thigh meat be showing on them shorts and baby suits, the mom shorts? You know what I'm saying? When your booty meat be hanging out a little bit too much out your baby suit, you gotta cover it up. That's how
much. Bishop, they were the shorts that your daddy used to wear that made you uncomfortable. Remember the like running shorts? Y'all are all over age.
Those joints look like Magic 1986.
You saw too much.
Yup. He got that man spray and the ball might slip out.
Yeah, man. That day where you was like, no, Daddy.
I have a friend whose dad was a PE teacher at our high school. And this was in the early 90s, and his dad used to wear those shorts every day he could.
Girl, it was too much.
Teeny ass, teeny tight shorts. But Mike's was loose. Mike, a whole ball would have fell out. Roy would have hit him right. But listen, they were
talking about Mike Tyson's bones again. Okay, never.
Listen, if you see how
Promise me that you'll never mention Mike Tyson's balls again.
That was my last time. That's my first and only time listening.
Can I mention them? Because it was funny. I think you should mention them. It was funny. The balls were funny.
And then he had the tight ass Pilgrim boots on. Them shits were like the Pilgrim Air Force Ones and shit. Them shits was tight. Like, them motherfuckers was tight when your heel was hanging off the back of them shits. Like, they were form fitted to Mike Tyson's foot. It was like that. It was either those. Like, I thought he was gonna come out and fight them damn Monarchs. Why does Mike Tyson wear Monarchs all the time? Can you tell me that, Just? Mike Tyson has a boatload of Monarchs and they always fresh. They're never.
They're a dope dad shoe, I guess. I don't know.
When do you move in Monarchs? You know, so I know P Nominal's gonna probably get the Monarchs way before us or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be the first to get it.
When you're at like Spice Adams level of just chill,
right?
That's when you start wearing them.
Yo, I think we should get a pair of Monarchs just for shits and giggles. But it was just like $80 though.
I actually got a pair.
You got a pair of Monarchs?
Oh.
Yeah, I got a pair for Father's Day like 3 years ago. Yeah, 3-4 years ago.
Okay, so you got them as a Father's Day gift.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was either a Father's Day gift or a birthday gift. I never wore them.
Right. So you got them. So they got them from Shoe Carnival on sale. Like, Dad, I love these sneakers.
Right. Rack room of shoes or something like that.
These are Nikes, though. Not every Nikes are made the same, Mom. Not all Nikes are made the same. So
how did y'all look in the fight?
Huh?
We talk. Everybody's been talking about. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
Everybody's been talking about Tyson and saying he looked impressive and all that good stuff, and he hit Roy with all the body shots and knocked his insides loose. But how did y'all think Roy looked initially in the fight, working from the outside?
The first round,
yeah,
he looked old.
So as soon as he got there, he looked old. What you saying?
Yeah, I mean, he was.
He hitting it with a little.
Exactly.
That you know that's trying. That's Roy's shit. Roy was accurate.
It looked like he hadn't trained since he stopped fighting. That's what it looked like.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yo, Roy was accurate as fuck. Like, let's talk about that because Roy got that. Oh, I forgot something. Jab that mother when he moved this way, then he jabbed you back here. He's like, oh. He was catching Mike with those. Mike was getting frustrated. Mike was
getting mad.
Body shot, motherfucker. And he shut all that shit down. He was God damn it. Like, Mike was like, yo, it was like Mike turned into the old man trying to fight a young dude. Oh, nigga, you want to hit me in the face now? Oh, God damn it. Come on, get your
I grew up, man. We had this dude named Mr. Otis or whatever. And if you ever made him mad, he'd be like, "You crazy nigga!" Like he had the little shuffle, and he shuffled to "You crazy nigga" like that. This is a shout out, Mr. Otis. That's what I used to do.
Oh man, and yo, Key had a little bit of technical difficulties or whatever. He's gonna come back soon. You know what I'm saying? So. That's good, man. Oh man, but yo, so Roy, back. We're gonna talk about Roy, but I really got to get back on Nate Robinson. Y'all stop making fun of Nate Robinson because first of all,
keep making fun of him.
What he deserves it because Nate Robinson should be a national treasure. Nate Robinson, why? Because first of all, Nate Robinson, within the time that he's played basketball at the NBA level, he won a dunk contest at 5'9". Hold on. He also went out for the Seahawks to play. What was he playing? Going for like defensive back, and then he boxed all in the same year. Like, come on, man! Yo, listen, he is
at 5'9". At 5'9". Say it again, Bishop. How tall is this man? At 5'9".
He's 5'9". I mean, it's a bunch of 5'9" cornerbacks and stuff like that in the NFL. But to dunk over Dwight Howard and all that stuff and be able to do this shit.
I was gonna say, it's about NBA.
First of all, he's an athlete and he's strong as shit. But when you're stepping in the ring, this is where he fucked up. He thought athletics was going to help him. This is not a street fight. This is a boxing fight. If you get punched by somebody that knows how to punch and you're not used to getting punched, everybody in this on Intelligent Ratchet is going to be Nate Robinson.
Go ahead. But I get it. But he deserves it because he called him out.
He did.
That's like me calling you out on some joke stuff, or me actually calling P9 out on some DJ stuff. Right. And y'all give me that work. I deserve everything that comes to me after that because I called you out.
But ain't that part of? But isn't that part of the structure of like the marketing of boxing, right?
Yes.
If you just talk about that part, right? It's the marketing of boxing. You talk shit about each other to pump up the people to watch the show to get people interested. That's just what happens. That's what everybody does. So I don't know that that's you deserve it because
it's the type of shit the other person too. You're pumping up your opponent.
Go ahead. No.
You're pumping up your opponent, and so you're whipping them into let me give you this work frenzy. So you can be doing it for the excitement, but you are littering the scene with gasoline. And if you don't have a Cro-Magnon skull that is designed to take pounds of pressure to the face, then you need to STFU and exit stage left.
Hey,
or you'll be
say that word again. Say that word again with all those syllables.
Somebody had to get a check. Y'all let him get the check.
STFU?
No, the other word.
Oh, Cro-Magnon?
You better go. I love it. All them syllables.
If you don't have an
educated soul
of a caveman, and you that is somebody who listened to R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly too much and believed it. Right. Okay, just because you are a basketball.
No, but what I was saying, what I'm saying is, the other dude had already had a couple fights, and he went from YouTube to fighting. Old boy came on, was like, "Oh, you need to fight a real athlete, fight somebody that got some skill." And he called him out, said, "Nah, fight me if you think you that good." So that's why I say he deserves it.
Oh yeah, you get your ass knocked out. Like, no, I think Nate Robinson, he really thought that he, like, and to Nadi's point, he can fly. He just heard the song right. He heard the song wrong. He forgot. He believed I can fight. I believe I can.
He believed he can fly up. He can fly, but it's underneath the ropes.
Left and right.
Right.
He can fly underneath the ropes, y'all. Underneath the ropes.
He should have did all the D's of dodgeball. Dive, dodge, and dodge.
Duck, dodge, dip, and duck.
So he was
Yo, I think man, he got beat up, man. It was like this. It was bad too. And the reason why he got beat up because he didn't train. He doesn't know how to box. There's a difference between, like, with Kevin Hart on his episode, he was like, when you throw a punch, you're supposed to throw it and then you twist it. That's how your punch is supposed. Boom. He said, so I threw the punch, and by the time I could get to the twist part, the nigga motherfucker hit me 12 times. I said, I forget it. I moved it back to the boxing ring up again because you don't play boxing. Yeah. There's no way to play boxing. That is punching you in the face. Right. So if you're not
closest thing to play boxing is slap fighting.
Right.
And that's ridiculous. That only leads to
slap boxing.
That leads to
have you ever slap boxed during this winter? Like during this cold weather right now? That shit right there make a man out.
What?
Yeah, if you
be outside,
slap boxing during the winter.
Slap box outside in the cold.
Slap box during the winter. That's when your skills come in. You get tagged a couple times and that cold air hit it too.
Boy. You be like Roy Jones.
Tico said Nate Robinson had endorsement deals from Sleep by Numbers and My Pillow.
Facts.
That's
air mattresses. Air mattresses in there too. He was.
I'm calling him Nap Time Nate or Night Nate.
Night.
It was so much.
He deserved everything the internet gave him that night.
And you know what? And Nate, I think it was the Jinx. Go ahead. What you say, Jeff? I'm sorry, P.
I said if he's smart, he should run with it. Like it's a joke and everybody's on it. Like
what
you just said, not about the sleep numbers or whatever the case may be. Like seriously, be like, hey, look, man, you ever need to take a nap real bad? Like
right.
And then lay in that same position in the bed.
Yes.
You just be out.
Have fun with
it.
Why not?
What about how fast the internet? What about how fast the internet moved on it, and then it was like a Nate Robinson challenge? Like how quickly
I know.
I am always surprised at how quickly they move. I am always surprised at how quickly they move.
Yeah.
I mean,
2 monitors, side by side. How can you do it?
Internet has no chill.
It's like this for real. The internet is what I would say. Like, because if I had the skills to do that shit, you best believe, I would have been on it. Like, I would have been on it on the first knockout. Like, that nigga was like,
because we was in the room for anybody that wasn't there. Intelligent Ratchet hosted the room, and we was in there cracking jokes about the fight. Like, and it was crazy because I ain't listened to none of the commentary because we was in there cracking so many jokes.
But Snoop's commentary was gold.
Yeah, Snoop's commentary.
Snoop's concert was gold too. Snoop's concert, y'all, because that was a concert. I guess Wayne, like always, is a no-show, like always, and so
he had
to fill in.
He had a good excuse.
He always has a good reason, but it's a thing. It's been a thing for the last couple of years. Huh?
It was Reggie's birthday. It was his daughter's birthday.
Oh.
I understand. But it's been a thing for the last couple of years. It's always been a reason. Every time he misses festivals, he'd be headlining stuff and then be no shows. It's been a thing for the last couple of years, maybe last 2 or 3 years. So
y'all really checking for Wayne
the past 3 years?
So the reason I know is because I have a friend that goes to festivals. He takes his kids to festivals, right?
Right.
And so Wayne has been a headliner for a few of those festivals.
Mm-hmm.
So after 2 or 3 festivals where he had to call American Express and get his money back, because when you buy concert tickets and the headliner cancels or doesn't show, they give you your money back. Okay. So just FYI, yes.
So word up, the next time Lauryn Hill does a stadium show with, what I'm saying, with Diggable Planets and DOS Effects, niggas I really want to see, I'm going to do that. Use your American Express card.
Yeah. So he started paying attention to Wayne's shows, and he was a no-show. Then because he had a conversation with me about it, I started noticing too. So it's been a trend. Anyhow, because Wayne didn't come, right? Because he was busy at a COVID party. They had Snoop fill in. You're right. They all are. They definitely are. Amen. You're right. My bad. I'm sorry. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you for that. But so Snoop filled in. But I'm thinking he gonna do a song. Won't y'all thinking he was gonna do one track, maybe two, like a 3-minute, 4-minute medley like everybody else? And we got a whole show. We got a whole wonderful show.
Yo,
and Snoop, he was smoking. It was great.
Snoop was smoking. He sat on the ring. What is that? They had just disinfected the ring. They were disinfecting the ring. He just got his old ass and sat in the ring. I was like, man, come on! They got to disinfect again now, Snoop.
Only thing he got to stop doing, he got to stop wearing the same outfit.
Why?
I'm tired of seeing them in the same outfit.
Was it the same outfit from Versus?
It was,
and it was something else that he had worn between Versus and this. That he had the same thing on. I get that's your clothing line, you want to promote it, but it's like, dang, the same doggy style shirt in purple sweats.
I think it's right.
Come on,
yeah, right.
Shout out,
just like we're talking about Jay-Z. Just like we're talking about Jay-Z. Snoop is an international superstar. He does not care what you think, and he don't have to worry about what
he don't.
And it's probably, and if we talk about people wear, President Obama, remember he talked about how he wear pretty much the same outfit every day because it alleviates a thing for you to have to worry about. So
a lot of people like Bill Gates, not Bill Gates, but Steve Jobs was always saying that.
Yeah.
And even Dr. Dre, he's like, I'm just gonna wear all black and white Air Force Ones. That's all I wear. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all.
I get it. I understand it. But I was just like, dang.
Albert Einstein did too, and he was a genius.
Yeah, but all these people ain't geniuses. So
right. First of all, Albert Einstein was a funky motherfucker. You're not gonna sit here and tell me he watched that shit every day. Water wasn't running like that back then. Like, fuck that. Now I can understand if you like my homeboy, remember Doug? Remember the cartoon Doug? When you go in Doug's closet and he just had the same exact outfit, the whole thing. Now, I'm cool with that. Like, if you just have the same, if your shit is just the same hoodie and pants that you're rocking, then that's fine. But Albert Einstein, you dirty motherfucker. You was a stinking bastard. You wearing the same.
He was out at he was washing his shirt on the rocks and shit.
Man, it ain't that much washing in the world for you to wear the same outfit every day. Get the fuck out. Some days, just come on now. Some days you are not waking up. Because that makes it harder. Now, he was stinking.
Yeah, you don't have time for it to wash it and dry it.
You know? Especially not in them days. It was like shit. They was getting black people to blow on clothes for drying.
Exactly.
What?
If you went to Thanksgiving dinner every year with the same outfit, somebody gonna end up saying something like, "Why do you keep this? That's your favorite. That's your Thanksgiving outfit. That's your holiday outfit."
They gonna say something sly like that, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Is Keisha okay over there? Sound like some shit fell.
That was naughty.
I mean, no, that's naughty. Sorry, naughty. Are you okay? Sorry.
Naughty, are you okay? Are you okay, Naughty?
I get them confused because they're the same person. That's what they told me.
Yeah. But yeah,
Auntie, you safe?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like goodness. Anyway, all right, we're gonna continue on.
Okay. I'm sorry, Key. Key said no, multiple of the same. But you say he wore the same exact outfit every day, like. Yeah,
that just means that you buy 4 pairs of pants, the same pants in the store.
And that's what I explained. I think that's what I said. I said just like Doug, when you go into Doug's closet or whatever, he had the same.
It's fine.
Right, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we about to look at this debauchery. Look at this.
I'm about to come to your house.
She got that purple light behind her and shit.
My grow light, but not for. That's not Oweda's grow light. That's for a plant.
I'm just saying, you open up a first bottle, I'm about to get a glass.
Get it. Listen, bring your own cup. So if you were speaking of this Mike Tyson fight, man, Mike made a good point or whatever. Mike was like, yo, they was like, Roy, how are you feeling? They were so worried about Roy. And Mike was like, why y'all worried about Roy? I haven't fought in 16 years. He fought 3 years ago. Why y'all not worried about my ass? What if
Yeah, he said, worry about my ass. That's what you say when you smoke before your fight.
Roy, and then this right here. Mike said this right here. This is how you know you can fight. When you tell a motherfucker you proud of them for taking one of your punches. Oh, I caught you good too.
And I'm proud of you.
Like a man, I'm proud of you.
Let's do this again.
When he said, let's do this again, did you see Roy's face? Fuck that. I'm not doing this.
Did you see Roy's shoulders? Did y'all see Roy's shoulders? He was trying to hold himself up. Did y'all see his legs and his shoulders?
He's giving himself some comfort.
This is what he was like the whole time. He didn't even take his glove. When you don't take your gloves off.
He didn't.
When you don't take your gloves off, you know that I think Just said that shit. Just was like, yo, the only thing holding together Roy right now is the fact that he still got his gloves on.
That's it.
He's spilling out of his gloves through his fingers.
That's the only thing that's holding him up.
It's like you know when you sprain your ankle, you gotta keep your shoe on.
That's terrible.
Because they gonna go back.
What are you gonna do for Roy Jones versus Tyson 2? You know he said he want a rematch.
Who said that? Roy?
Roy said that.
Roy didn't say that shit.
He wasn't happy with a tie. He said he want a rematch.
Yeah, he was he's like I wear draws. I don't want no draws.
I don't work with you. Lost that goddamn fight, bro.
Well, yeah, the street say he lost the fight. You already know he did.
Roy Jones,
right?
Yeah.
Because and then I'm gonna say
who y'all think won the fight?
Roy. I mean,
put that in the comment.
Like I think that Roy probably maybe had the first round at the very end. But I was gonna say this right here. There was a point in the fight where Mike Tyson forgot he was in an exhibition fight. And thank God for Roy Jones' cat-like reflexes, because he dodged a mean-ass uppercut.
Yeah, he did. Because he wasn't supposed to. Yeah.
Because if Mike would have caught him with that uppercut, it would have been lights out. We would have had dead Roy Jones, like especially after that body
dead
shot.
Roy Jones.
Dead. You damn right. Roy Jones needed an inhaler. He needed a ventilator. Roy Jones' ribs is the reason why the McRib is coming back, because there ain't no bones in it. Ain't no bones.
Ain't no bones left.
Ain't no bones. Nah. It was his shit was.
Oh, okay, Keisha. That's a good point. I think we spaced that part out.
What? Yeah,
they were.
Said, we forgot about they were called. They said it was. They weren't called a winner.
They were called a winner. Then they technically said.
Yeah, I mean, that's,
people.
we talking about they did the actual tabulations and everything like that of like who would win.
It wasn't going to be an official ruling, but they still wanted to know who a winner was. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, or what the score was.
You want to know who best, right? Yeah, but it was good. It was good, wholesome Saturday night entertainment.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? If you had like Thanksgiving turkey left over.
Okay, hold on, Candy, stop right there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where Candy sets the scene. Go ahead, Candy, go on.
No, there's too much pressure. Anyway, but yeah, it would have been good.
Yeah, I hate you. You know what I'm saying? It was like Thanksgiving turkey. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Candy, because Candy painting pictures. Y'all don't want to say. Hold on. What I've noticed since you've been on the television Ratchet, Candy will tell you the scenario, the colors of the walls, and everything like that when she get on certain shit. So I recognize that about you. You're like, yeah, you got that leftover turkey. You know how to stuff and be on the side, but that means nothing though. So you're sitting there and you got a nice ambiance of white and blue lights. You know what I'm saying? As you're watching the fight and you got a little Sade playing in the background. You twiddle your toes. And then the knockout happens. So at the same time as your big toe goes down, the knockout happens, and that makes you feel good inside. That's
yes, he did. Messed up the whole segue. We was just going to start talking about because I had food out there earlier. I got a couple nods. Like, yeah, I see what you're doing. And I was just like, all right, but she's talking about the little Thanksgiving thing. I'm like, yeah, I would have liked to watch the fight on Thanksgiving. Matter of fact, how was y'all Thanksgiving? We ain't talk about it. There's the segue. So how was y'all damn Thanksgiving? We don't care about Bishop though.
You know what? Anyway, I'm already sleeping. Fuck y'all.
My Thanksgiving was small and simple, I usually get together with my cousins and my aunties. Go to my cousins and most of my cousins and one of my aunties. We go to one of my other aunties' house down the street from me for Thanksgiving, and it's probably about 15, 20 of us. And that wasn't a thing. So I did like I've been doing. I did my mama's personal Instacart. So earlier last week, I dropped groceries off to her, and she made stuffing and greens and yams and stuff for me. And so I picked some of those up. I had some turkey, some good spicy turkey. I had I made some cranberry sauce. And I have, how some people have these big old pandemic pods? I do not have a big pandemic pod. However, I have one house of people who don't leave. The kids have been out the house. They got 2 kids. The kids been out the house like 3 times since March.
Wow.
And they come from home. So I was with them. And those are the people that I've been seeing most of the year. So I just kept it with the people I was already around, it was pretty simple and small. Leftovers, motherfucker though. Left a whole lot of leftovers, way more leftover life than normal. I think everybody's experiencing that though, like a whole bunch of extra leftovers, right? Do y'all got a whole bunch of extra ass leftovers from eating? Cooking
somebody threw away my take home plate, so I was disappointed.
Bishop, that sushi not from Harris Teeter, is it?
It's regular sushi.
Bro, I know. I saw that shit. Naughty. Yeah, no.
You need to work on those chopstick skills, son. You're looking holy over there.
His fingers is little. Leave him alone. He's doing the best he can.
No, I was trying to get my ginger right, so that's why I was trying to separate my ginger from the thing. See, now because my sushi skills are excellent and my chopstick skills are excellent also.
Okay.
Did you eat your turkey with your chopsticks on Thanksgiving?
Nope, because we didn't have turkey this year.
Ooh, what did you do?
Nothing.
It's nothing blasphemous. It's cool. It's not. It's weird that we celebrate Thanksgiving in its own. So we can't call nothing that people choose to eat blasphemous.
No. We had a hen because there wasn't that many people to get up 15 pounds per turkey. But the actual we just kind of had regular Thanksgiving. But the next day we had, because we were supposed to do, Nita wanted to do a seafood boil for Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
Lobster, crab, shrimp. You know what I'm saying? The sausage, the potatoes. You know what I'm saying? The corn, all in it.
Yeah, that's what we actually had for our Thanksgiving. We had a seafood boil. There's also my sister's
and they throw you a seafood.
Just shout out to your
seafood boil away, Justin.
27 years old.
Happy birthday, sister! Birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Sin. And so yeah, her husband hooked up with a seafood boil, lobster claws, and shrimp, and sausage, and corn, and potatoes, and all this stuff in there. It was good.
Yeah, lobster tails. You know me, I'm about the full ass lobster.
Yeah,
I like murdering them.
I didn't pay for it, so I can't pick and choose what's in the lobster.
No, that's what I'm saying. No.
I'm sorry, they threw your seafood away.
I'm just saying my preference on lobster. It's like I like to have a whole ass lobster. I like to have that motherfucker fighting for his life. Come in.
Yeah.
Oh, you get so.
No, they don't scream. They don't scream when you put them in the water. And now you should now stab him in the head first, and then put him in the water.
There you go.
Stab him in the head. Pete, was that what you was doing? You had a seafood boil for Thanksgiving, him?
Not at all. We had a traditional Thanksgiving. We just stayed here at the crib, cooked everything. We had
good
ham.
What you cook?
The ham, turkey, collards, squash, stuffing, potatoes.
But what did you cook?
Corn. I was assistant.
Did you cook
all of this? It was.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool.
The whole
you
time.
Cut like vegetables up and stuff.
I did most of the cutting. I chopped everything up. Chopped the onions up. Chopped the squash up. I chopped everything up. The potatoes up. Peeled the potatoes.
Okay.
Did all that.
Gotcha.
Did you snap the peas though? You ain't did nothing. You snapped the peas.
I've done that in the past, but we ain't
they gotta pick some collard greens. Picking collard greens is a task.
It was over too. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. Thanksgiving is like my favorite holiday because I always get to make the turkey. This year my tradition is every year I name the turkey. So this year's turkey's name was Sharona. She was yes, exactly. Thank you, P. That's why I love you. 10 points if you know the band that has that song though, and 20 points if you know the movie that the soundtrack that song was on.
I have
no. What do we get? I want to know what we get with these points.
Well, you got to answer it right, and then you find out.
That's too much work.
And the movie was Reality Bites with Winona Ryder and Ethan Hawke. But anywho, Sharona, she was a 20-pound bird, which I bought from Aldi. Shout out to Aldi and Wendy. And I made some.
She don't work there no more.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Okay,
well, hopefully that's good. Bigger, better.
Hey, moving on up.
Yeah, so I made the turkey. I made some string beans, which were banging, and I made a black cherry wine cake. And what else?
Black cherry wine cake.
Yeah, it was good. Because I had to try out my little cake stand, and I think that's the stuff that I made, and then the rest of the family they brought. We had macaroni and cheese, we had roast sweet potato casserole, crowded peas and corn. The yeast rolls were banging this year, and we had kale and collard greens, so it was good.
Okay,
all good.
Cool.
Daniel, the neck. You are correct.
Yes. What you mean? I was correct. I know my music.
No, Daniel.
Daniel.
Okay. Yes, it is. Okay. Daniel, you get 10 points on me.
Well, it's good. Like Thanksgiving was definitely probably like a good practice for us to figure out what to do for Christmas. Because I know for some people it was just hard to figure out. They didn't know, overcooking or not cooking enough or not knowing, how to do it safely. So it sounds like a lot of y'all did it safely. So that's awesome. Hope y'all, our Ratcheteers, found ways to do it safely and not wind up throwing away a whole ass bird because you only ate for two people. Because that was a thing. Like people, they were talking about people having so many birds and so much leftover food after Thanksgiving because they overcooked this year.
Yeah.
But come Christmas, I think we'll have it all figured out. Another fun thing that you do on Christmas, you're supposed to. They have a marathon usually. I think it's on TBS, right? Of the Christmas Story. So y'all fuck with the Christmas movies and the Christmas
you shoot
story?
your eye out. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yo, it's one of my favorites.
Dare you. I triple dog dare you. Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Come on
he
now.
knows it. He knows.
Ralphie all the way.
What'd you say, Bishop?
I want an official Red
All
Ryder
day.
BB gun. Yeah,
All
come
day,
on now.
man. It's like this Peanuts Christmas.
I got shot with a BB gun. You ever got shot with a BB gun? No, that shit fucking hurts.
Not somebody else.
I just got shot.
I think I still got the scar from that shit from when I was little and got fucking shot. I promise I was bleeding.
My brother.
Bishop, what you say?
I shot my brother with one. Just because.
Okay.
This is how it went down. I want to say this is how I know I'm a killer. So, I was taking my BB gun outside, right?
Wait.
And I had the 45, like the 45 joint BB gun or whatever, pellet gun or whatever, right? So I had a little targets and all that stuff with it. So I'm walking out to go set the target up so I can shoot BB gun, right? You know what I'm saying? I got it all on safety and all that stuff. My brother at the time, you know what I'm saying, he just got back from football practice. He out there stretched his big ass, stretched all the way out on the couch. It's like, yo, shoot me with that shit. And then I didn't say, I just simply unlocked the safety as he was walking past and shot his ass. He was like, I didn't think you were going to do it. I'm like, yo, you asked me to shoot. It hurts, yo. I'm about shooting people. Right now, I'm a killer. I was like, yo, right now, I didn't own guns after that point. I was like, you know what? Because I'm afraid I'm out here. I might be the new John Wick. This was before John Wick came out. Yeah. I think John Wick was loosely based on the reality that I just created for myself.
You know what, Bishop?
Actually, John Wick was based on Ralphie, not you, brother. But secondarily, maybe they thought about you.
Right. They was like, yo.
I'm just saying.
Bishop, you cannot wear a login and a hoodie anymore because these thug like.
Yes, you can. You look great. You look great, Bishop. I love it. I need that to be your outfit.
He saw me the last 2 weeks.
Exactly. No. Okay.
Oh, they're twinsies now.
Only room for
next week
on the show, and that goes to Justin.
Next week he's gonna come on. Nope. Next week we gonna come on. Next week they're gonna come on, and P9 gonna have that shit too. No, he's gonna have like the headphones built in.
It's like Highlander.
That's how it's gonna go.
One at a BC, and that is Justin.
So with the Christmas, so Ralphie, like Thanksgiving, like that's just the start of Christmas movie seasoning. I know y'all said y'all finally got to watching Jingle Bells, right? And next hot shit is the Fat Man, y'all. The next hot shit is the Fat Man. All right.
Tell me where you watched your Fat
Man. I'm not hype about that movie.
No,
I wanted to watch.
That's just because you ain't watched it yet. That's because you didn't watch it.
I've seen the trailer. I've seen the trailer.
The trailer did not do that movie justice.
All right,
so let me do this. So first of all, you remember who's starring in it, right? You remember who's starring in it this time, right?
Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, Gibson, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So he's like a rugged, that old man strength looking motherfucker. That's who Santa Claus is, right? And there are all these little things that you see him do that let you know that he's training and trying to become like physically strong. He got a black wife. She is I know we have all our feelings about ride or die, but she is definitely, if we're gonna call it that, she is definitely like the epitome of ride or die. It's all the things that I didn't need. I know I needed in a Christmas movie as an adult. So like, if you're like, "Oh, Die Hard's a Christmas movie," and I like this as a Christmas movie,
ooh, I love that.
Yeah, you sleeping on this shit, and you missing out. It's love, it's violence, it's magic. Literally, all three of those damn things are in that fucking movie. You need to see the shit. Watch The Fat Man.
How did you get to it? I know you didn't go to a movie theater. Tell me, how did you watch it? Watch it the way you watched it.
So I think So I think that it was supposed to initially be released in movie theaters,
Right.
but what they did was they sent it streaming, so you can watch it on like streaming service. I can't remember which one I watched it on, but you can watch it on regular streaming service, like just on your Roku or Fire Stick or some shit. You can watch, and when I said Roku, just was for clarity.
Yo,
you can watch it on either stream.
I just got a Roku joint because my job, whatever, got it for free because my job gives out points. So I've been at the job for they give you 600 points for like being at the job for 3 years. They gave us some COVID points because we did dope stuff, and you know, I mean, if you do dope stuff through all the year, like you get a raise, they'll give you points and all that stuff. You're just doing good stuff. So I end up having 1,800 points. The joint was 1,800. I put the points on there and got that shit in a day. So I put that shit in yesterday. So I got a new Roku stick to go in this joint or whatever. So I think I'm gonna throw it in my room.
Oh yeah.
A Roku, whatever.
Yeah. Roku's great. I've had Roku's for like 5, 6, 7 years. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
And so I can watch it on there. So it's I don't know if it was on Amazon Prime or IMDb. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I've been on a Christmas movie binge. Okay. Oh, thank you, Justin. So yeah, it's available for streaming. It's really, really good, y'all. It's not necessarily super family friendly at all, but it's a fucking good ass Christmas movie.
You pay for it though?
Grown people.
How much you pay for it? Was
no.
it $5?
No, I don't.
Christmas, spirit if it's not friendly.
Well, it's plenty of Christmas movies that aren't necessarily family friendly, like Die Hard.
Oh, I love that movie. That's my Christmas movie right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping.
So then this is the shit for you to watch then.
You said what?
I ain't heard nobody say Charlie Brown Christmas yet. I was waiting.
Yo, man, Charlie Brown Christmas, man, it's not going on this year.
It's not?
Nah.
ABC's not playing it this year?
No.
Well, we will have to hit the streaming services then. I'm sure it's a
word up.
Charlie Brown Christmas. When the piano comes on that
them dances.
And you got the man, yes, you got the dancers. I love that movie, man.
Yo, Krampus is a good movie too. Yeah. I like Krampus. Krampus is a real good movie if you like. I
haven't seen that yet. Keisha was mentioning it the other day on something. Maybe it was last week. She was mentioning it somewhere. I heard Keisha say it. So I need to watch it.
He's the anti-Santa Claus. That might be dope in the Fat Man 2 if Fat Man versus Krampus. That'd be ill. You know what I'm saying?
Like Freddy versus Jason?
Right.
I'll just watch
next Christmas.
The Seinfeld Festivus episode. Festivus.
Merry Festivus.
That's me.
Merry Festivus.
Yes. Festivus for the rest of us.
Okay. So are y'all watching? So did y'all start watching Christmas movies? Because after Thanksgiving, if you like, that's I got the Hallmark channel. I got the Hallmark Movies Now channel for 1 month to watch all the Christmas movies because there are like 20 of them.
Yo, do you know the Hallmark? Have you seen this? I seen this meme the other day with the Hallmark, what's going on with Hallmark or whatever. Do you know that they use the same pose for all their Christmas movie art? Like it's
of course, why not?
No.
Yeah.
No, like everybody is wearing it. It's like it's like it's almost like the No Limit album cover. Like it has
romance novel album. Romance novel book cover. It's always the dude or somebody with their hair blowing in the wind. Yeah.
Or the barbarian one when he's standing there with the sword and the women hugging his thighs. Like why do put the women below him hugging his thighs on a rock? Why they not, you know what I'm saying? I always wonder.
It is weird.
Like
I don't like guys that much.
You ever notice it's always a craggly ass rock? You ain't never know smooth rock. It's a craggly ass rock. You know
they're not worried about his thigh. I just got it. They're not worried about his thigh. My bad. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, because they close to his loin. Cause you know he ain't got no drawers on, so they out there like he out there.
Did you say his loin, motherfucker? Hold on.
He's got a loin cloth.
Hold on. Did you just say loin? They're close to the motherfucker's loin?
Loin cloth.
You said loin. Is that the word you use?
Loin cloth.
Candy, how do you have your foot up there like it's a special guest in your chair? Like
that's how you practice yoga.
I was about to say that's a yoga pose.
You are freaking Justin out.
I'm cool. I'm not looking down.
That's why Justin made you from big to small. He's like, oh.
Justin said, "I'm not looking down there." I usually try to keep it out the frame. Today, I'm just comfortable in my thermals, my holiday thermals.
Hey,
yeah.
So. Relax.
Hey, who put up their Christmas lights?
I don't do none of that crap.
I don't either.
Listen, when I'm saying this right here, Cadence and Anita went out there tonight and threw that shit up. My tree has been decorated since Thanksgiving. What's post Thanksgiving Day? You know what I'm saying? So you know, they threw that shit. It's Christmassy as shit in here. They put up, you know what I mean? Like the only thing that I don't allow, like just to keep it yours, because normally, like with my family, we would do decoration of the tree on Christmas Eve. Like we'll put the tree up at the beginning of December, like around December 15th, the tree will go up. But then we won't decorate until Christmas Eve. We will make it like a family thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Adults get drunk, fall into the tree. You know what I'm saying? Garland is all over the place. Good times. Your uncle go to stab your pops. You know what I'm saying? You know how that goes. You know when your uncle tries to stab your pops, that's Christmas fun in itself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but you know, and
that went wrong. That went wrong. No, that went wrong. You heard about that shit, right?
Right. But we do it every Christmas. So it's
in Chicago that went wrong.
Right. So, and I'm sorry for anybody who uncle really stabbed their dad or whatever, you know what I'm saying, in past. But guess what? My dad's tough, and he survived. My uncle used his dead arm to stab him, so he didn't really mean it. You know what I'm saying? My uncle got the dead arm.
That's smart. Use your dead arm that way.
Dead arm. He just flung that shit at him, Candy. He could hold stuff, but he was flinging it. He was just like,
you gotta use one arm to do that shit, or you gotta use what's that science, Naughty? What's that shit when you just the velocity, nigga? Like, what's that shit called, Naughty? When you just do that? What's that called?
Inertia.
That's how I got to do it, Naughty.
A
word?
So
that's how you gonna do
me? So he uses his Anigra.
Oh man.
I like it.
Goodness, I don't do that.
The tradition I keep right now is I don't put the star until Christmas Eve, so the star is not going on the tree until Christmas Eve. And then I'll
5-point star. You're a vice. Never mind. I'm sorry. I forgot where I was at.
You don't know what my uncle said. My uncle like, what? You came in here, you cripping blood?
Right, he go.
Oh, poor wife.
Stupid.
Wait a minute. Now
I can't remember the last time
so it's Christmas movie season.
But I'm scarred. What? All the years I worked in retail for Christmas. Fuck Christmas.
Oh, you too.
Huh? I love to spend time with family, but I just like all the present. Miss me with all of that.
I might make one out of. I bought a whole bunch of canvases lately for some projects I'm working on, and so I have a whole lot of cardboard left. So I might make one out of cardboard and paint it or something,
There you go.
and hang it from the chandelier.
Don't put no lights. Boo, that's not a good idea. That's a fire hazard, boo.
I didn't say I was paint. I said I was gonna paint it, nigga, not decorate it.
Well, you said you was gonna paint the chandelier. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I can't just hang that shit from my
chandelier. I'm gonna just do a joint like Martin and have one hanging on the back of my closet door.
There you go.
That's it.
Whatever. I don't believe you. Wait, your kids just be like, whatever. They don't care that you don't do none of that. They just used to you're not doing none of that.
You just right here. Just
I can believe your kids. I can believe that though. Like your kids, I can see them being like.
Just will have his kids will walk down the steps and be like this. Assalamu alaikum. Like what? Why are you switching up? Yo, you
because everybody from Philly got a Muslim name. Everybody from Philly but Justin got a Muslim name.
Shut up.
I grew up with the doing the Christmas stuff. My grandma and my family loved it. I was always the one that had to put the stuff up. So putting the tree up and the lights and this other stuff. So I just don't like it. So I'm cool.
Understand. It feels like a chore. It doesn't feel fun because you had to do that shit as a kid.
Like,
I got you.
Just got a Kofi. He got a Kofi Christmas. He got a Christmas Kofi. You know what I'm saying? He rocking.
Ooh, that'd be hot. A Kofi
yo,
Christmas.
he be out there, but he come downstairs with the whole Minister Farrakhan look. Assalamu alaikum. I am not
the tie shit.
My brothers and sisters, have you read the? He got the Fruit of Islam outside doing Christmas carols and all that. Great.
No, he got the Rising Sun. He got the Rising Sun, nigga. What you know about the Rising Sun? The Rising Sun publication,
right?
They made. I think it was who they made it a Central or some shit. The Rising Sun.
Right.
Yeah, everybody is funny. Got a Muslim name.
I messed up Christmas for my kids because I was like, man, Santa Claus ain't real. I buy all this crap. Like,
facts.
No.
Whoa.
It'll be all right.
Hey, listen. Some of us got kids in earshot that y'all better keep that shit down because my baby come down here tomorrow. Y'all know what's going on. You know what's going down. She asked me.
You know what?
She listened to Intelligently Ratchet.
Nobody ever told me. Nobody ever told me that there won't no Santa Claus. I just kind of figured this shit out. So
yeah.
Oh God.
You see it, Joe.
Yeah.
No, that ain't even nice. He's not trying to stab nobody. He's trying to put spells on us and shit. Motherfuckers slithering from fucking slithering through and shit.
Going down.
That ain't even a knife. That's a fucking.
Oh man, that's gonna be the Jake Paul, Nate Robinson joint because you ain't got no reach, bro.
And I'm fighting him straight doing a dead arm too. I'm throwing it.
All shoulder.
Shoulder work.
Nah. Yeah, I just did that with my kids. Like, they don't really care.
Right.
So now they're like, hey, what you want for Christmas?
It's whatever you get used to.
That's a good question. What was your age? When did you how did it happen? When the bell was taken down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna call because like I said, kids are earshot. The SC, when did the SC veil come down? You know what I'm saying? What's your story? How did it happen?
Mine was really young. Like it was because in our family, all the gifts would be under the tree, and then we would wait till the evening and pass out the gifts. So I always knew who the gift was from. You know what I'm saying? I never got a gift from said person. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so that's how.
So how would you say when you figured out on yourself, Jeff, about what's up? When you figured out how old were you?
Because I always knew. I pretty much knew the whole time.
Okay. So it was like from birth. You was just
my family was real.
Like 8 or 9 when I told my parents, I was like, I know this person. I know this is a farce, so we can keep up this charade.
You probably use that shit. You probably said that shit too. This is a farce. I don't want to keep up with this.
No, but I get it. I
did. That's exactly what I said. And my parents were like, yo, bet. We don't got to do this no more. So we had like a couple like arts and crafts. Like you have to make the person a thing, which that doesn't work out well for anyone, especially if you're a kid and you got 2 40-something old people. And then we did a couple of times where you could buy people like only what they needed, so like socks and underwear for my dad, etc. And then I was like, yo, this is too much pressure, like let's just call it. And so probably like by the time I was like 10 or whatever, we weren't doing Christmas in the house, and it was just like getting the little $20 that grandma gave you, but we were all happier. So our tradition became we would go shopping on Black Friday, or we would go shopping after Christmas just as a family and just, get all the goods. Yeah.
Right. That's what's up. What about you, P? When you stop believing, or this is shock to you?
This is a shock? No.
Damn it, Patrick. It's okay.
I'm kind of like I figured it. Well, actually, no. All right. So, background story. My mother and father, they broke up when I was real young. So my pops used to come over on Christmas Eve. He would come like real late at night and bring whatever gifts. So like trying to be sneaky about it. You know what I'm saying? And like I remember one night.
I'm gonna keep my joke to myself. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Listen.
Sorry, V. I'm sorry.
All right. So listen. When something happened one year where he couldn't make it in time. So like he was like, I'll be there in the morning. So I end up waking up the next day and I'm walking around the house. It's Christmas. I'm like, woo, I'm a kid. I'm like, yeah, it's Christmas. I can't wait to see what I got. And I'm walking around the house. And we didn't do Christmas trees in my family. Like my mom's side of that was just never a thing for us. But I'm looking around for
all the gifts in front of the TV.
Well, it's a centralized, in the living room. You knew where.
Oh, you're going next to the TV on top of the TV.
There you go. Now you're in the right place. But like I was looking, I was like, and I found my mom. I was like, Mama said person, he forgot. He didn't bring me anything. And then like she was like, no, it's okay. Like he called me. He said he got held up. He gonna be here later on. He
nice.
Off at your dad's house.
Not my
something was going on. On that side of town. But she put it all together. So I was like, okay, cool. And then my dad came and I was like, it's just at that moment I was like, aha, I got it. Now I know. And I was around the same age as I probably was like 8, 7, somewhere around that ballpark. And I was like, all right, guys, I know. So like we'll have to play the game anymore. Now, Bishop, to kind of tap dance on what you got going on though, like I was trying to decide whether I was gonna play this game with my kids or not. Like, do I want to introduce it, or do I want to just burst the bubble early in life and be like, listen,
ain't nobody getting credit for the stuff I work hard to get them.
Like,
I agree.
Ain't crediting no guy off in the
it's silly.
Nope.
Something I did.
Exactly. Ain't no you be good. Nah, we'll see what these grades in school is like. Let's do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and thankfully, like my kids are real chill and humble. And I don't really ask them. Like when I asked them, like literally, my oldest was like, "Hey, can I just get some rechargeable batteries for my Xbox controller?" I was like,
"That's just some game stuff."
Go get that right now. Let's go. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
let's go get you 20 packs of chargers. Let's here's the back of 27 batteries.
Just go ahead and order the charger. Do like I do. I order the charger for Amazon and plug right into the Xbox.
Yeah,
good for life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's $20.
Yeah.
But so I remember vividly when I stopped believing, and what I did was this right here. And I remember as a child saying, "Oh shit, this was going down. This was going."
You're Muslim, right?
No, I'm not Muslim. No, I'm. You know what I'm saying?
You're not?
No, you ain't know.
I'm confused. I thought okay, keep going.
Karim, you're not.
Because you know what I'm saying? What you think I'm Muslim? You know what I'm saying? Shoot, wow, because I had a beard. You know, light skin. You know what I'm saying? You thought I was from over there? You thought I was Middle Eastern? You are racist.
Finish your Muslim story. Finish your Muslim story.
We were at my grandmother's house. We down in the basement. My grandmother got the furnished basement. Y'all know. You know how furnished basements is dope as shit when you're a child or whatever. So we had the cold bin.
Your grandma in Philly, right?
Yeah, at the cold bin.
Visiting.
No, I was living. My parents was living there before they bought the other house. So. The cold, so my grandfather had it was cool to be down there because my grandfather was a locksmith. So he had he had built a little side room and shit where he could make keys and all that shit. So it was always cool to go in there and fuck with his shit. So during the time that I went in to fuck with his shit, they used that as the place to hide the gifts and stuff like that. So me and my brother found it. And so me and him made a decision to keep the thing going as long as they kept going because we wanted to protect our parents. We didn't want to hurt their feelings.
Keep the lie alive.
Yeah.
For the parents' sake.
We kept the lie alive for them.
Wow.
They believe. My brother's like, yeah, they believe. So every year they were terrible with hiding presents, man. They were just fucking horrible. So it was always like either there in one closet or in the cold bin to the back. You know what I'm saying? If you move the motherfucking wall out the way, it's right there and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there you go. So I think I was like maybe like 7 or 8. But I found that I just kept it to myself.
Yeah. Rap said Mexicans don't believe in Santa. He thought the fat man was for the white folks. And Daniel also said that maybe Kris Kringle was actually Turkish. I never heard that, but
I think he is Turkish. He'd be like, "You want presents, my friend? I got the presents, my friend. Come to the Oscar. Your name is Chris. My name is Chris. Got a good look on Cuban Lake for you, my friend."
He opened up his coat, got the watches hanging down.
Oh, goodness.
Everything.
You ever bought something from that dude?
No.
I have.
Yeah, me
that
too.
Nigga got me. You know how he got me? He's like, watch me scrape it on the ground. This ain't fake. And he scraped that shit on the ground and it didn't do it. I was like, oh word, let me get that shit. $60. I had a 46-inch gold Cuban link. That shit turned green in like 2 days. Like I sweat it one time, and that shit was just aluminum foil. But for 2 days I was prodigy though. I'm prodigy. My shit bang glass tables, yo.
Oh man, goodness.
Speaking of gifts and presents, it's kind of like Disney.
And fuck y'all for skipping me. Just by the way,
we ain't got a segue. We ain't got a segue.
No.
We just talking to it.
No, go ahead.
For skipping me.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I don't want to anymore. Fuck y'all for skipping me. Go ahead, Nadir. Keep talking.
All right, so we're gonna talk about Disney.
We're gonna go in timeout, okay? Okay, she's going in timeout so she could calm her ass.
Timeout. I didn't mean to skip Candy. My bad. I was trying to capitalize on the segue. Do we want to hear Candy's story? Yes.
Yes.
All right,
does she want to give the story?
Yeah. So Candy, if you can hear us, we want to hear your story when you come back on. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go.
What were you talking about, Nadir?
Oh, shit. I was talking about Disney, but I did want to apologize for skipping you. So if you would like to tell
we did that already. You
okay.
good? Keep going. Talk about Disney.
Candy, you better stop acting light skinned. God damn it, and tell your damn story.
She don't
rubbing off. I'm done. I don't want to no more. Ain't no more fun.
I'm gonna let you lead off with this. What are your feelings about, how Disney redesigned the Black Panther opening logo in order to honor Chadwick Boseman for his birthday, which was yesterday?
I thought that
2 days ago.
No, the day before yesterday. I think. Yeah, the day before yesterday. I think it was wonderful and appropriate because didn't they did this? They did a similar thing.
For Stan Lee
during the Spider-Man, for Stan Lee. And so was it the last Spider-Man? I think it was Spider-Man, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. They did a similar thing, so it felt really appropriate, almost like that's what's supposed to happen now, right? So when I heard about it, I was like, yeah, that's okay. This makes sense. And then to watch it, that was a nice way to remember.
Right. And you know what it caused me to do? To watch the damn movie again. I watched the whole movie all over again. Like it was my first time watching the damn movie. I'm like, oh shit. Why do you kill Killmonger? You do the white lady like that. Why you do it like that, Killmonger? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, oh shit, they shot Claw.
Because Disney Plus gotta look, Bishop, because Disney Plus gotta give us fucking something.
Yeah, I've been waiting on. Besides Mandalorian, which is
so
it's good.
We have a name.
But that's literally all the fuck we've gotten.
We have a name for the child now. He does have a name.
What is his
name?
His
name is.
But nobody cares.
Grogu.
Grogu.
First of all, it's a terrible ass name. His name is too big for his body. I don't like it. I like Yoda.
Yeah, so outside of that though, outside of Mandalorian, which is like maybe 2 months worth of watching each year, we ain't got nothing. We still can't get fucking WandaVision because they keep pushing it back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be quiet about it. I'm gonna get on the soapbox because
go ahead. No, we want, ladies and gentlemen, the candy rant. Go.
No, but it's just silly because it would be nice if you're paying for Disney Plus. It came out last year, right?
Right.
So what have they given us? There's like Mulan, but still that's an upcharge, right? I think it's available now, but it was an upcharge
when it first came out.
And Mandalorian, that's about it, right? But they promised all of these things, and they keep pushing them all back.
I mean, because naturally the studios are closed, so they're not doing a lot of production. But I think a lot of people were excited about
WandaVision done though. WandaVision done, y'all. WandaVision is done.
I think a lot of people are excited about or were excited about Disney just for the fact that you can go back and look at all the other stuff that Disney had to offer. You know, if you're a Marvel's fan, you can go back and watch all the Marvel movies. A lot of people went back initially and watched the original Mulan or The Lion King and you know several others. And it's like, okay, now they don't have a lot to keep you there unless you like The Simpsons or you know what I'm saying. You're gonna do your weekly check of The Mandalorian, but.
Right.
But they
you just got to be a fan of that stuff in order to watch it.
They did drop Hamilton on there to get us back. They did drop Beyonce joint. Taylor Swift, if you're into Taylor Swift, which I know, like me and Justin are into, we're big Taylor Swift fans. So we went and watched Taylor Swift joint.
Taylor Gang.
Yep, Taylor Gang all day. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So, but they dropped.
So you think that the people? That's like yo. That's not what people signed up for Disney Plus for.
But Candy, you can't be like, yo, like we have to understand there's a lot of stuff that got slowed down. So it's like this. When we brought this COVID
that's not what this is though. This is them money. This is just them trying to adjust because they keep hoping that shit's gonna open back up and they can make money in theaters. I said it that way because it was funny. But they keep hoping that they can push stuff back and open it up and not have to put anything direct streaming. So, but who the hell wants to watch? So when was the last time we got a fucking Marvel movie? What was the last Marvel movie?
Last year before COVID.
Last year, right? So how do you keep the momentum? We all have some kind of space where we create some kind of content or where in spaces the content is created. What we know is that you have to keep your momentum to keep your audience interested, or they will go the fuck elsewhere.
But
right?
Guess what? But so if they not, go ahead. I think what it's going to do is this right here. It's like this: if you have the drug and you kind of go on a drought, the fiends will understand. Because when you come back, you're going to come back and you're going to make double and triple what you're doing. It's like this. Yes. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. We understand.
You're not going to make double and triple. No, that's not happening.
Guess what, Candy? You heard what today, December 2nd, 2020. Mark my words. This is where me and you're going to have a disagreement point. When this shit open up, when them speeders open up, guess what? This Marvel shit is going to be triple its worth because everybody is coming back. It's like we're not gonna give our Disney Plus subscriptions up right now because there's a little bit of lean time.
You sound like you know the theater's gonna make it. Like you're talking like you know that the theaters are gonna make it.
I'm talking because I believe
take things like that into consideration.
Right.
I mean, I don't want businesses to close and people to lose money and jobs, but you're talking about it like you know that the theater is gonna still be here through this shit.
I'm speaking of it because guess what? The theaters aren't gonna make it. They made it through the Great Depression. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make it through 2 years of COVID. You know what I'm
saying? They'll make a resurgence.
Okay.
They'll make a resurgence. It's not going away forever.
They'll make a resurgence, but it will not be the same. It won't be the same capacity of the spaces. It won't be the same availability in terms of what's open, like the actual building spaces. So this is a time where creative people have to pivot. My issue is that certain spaces within like the movie industry and Hollywood are still trying to use their old formulas of what works and what doesn't and how they need to make money. That's my issue, is that they're not figuring out ways to pivot. There are ways to do this. Like, my arm is itching enough that I would fucking pay $30 to fucking see Black Widow at my damn house. Right? Mm-hmm. I might look, and they'd be like, it's only one view. You can only watch it once. Fine, I might pay another $30. I just might pay another $30. But they're gun shy because they keep thinking that if they hold back on stuff that they're gonna make their money. And like what you're talking about, all of Hollywood is on pause in some capacity. But once things open, when things do open back up, the thing that you're going to see, yes, there's going to be a resurgence, Justin, you're right. However, there's also going to be a floodgate of a whole bunch of stuff a whole shit ton of content. Mm-hmm. And what happens when we get fucking 5 albums on one Friday? What happens?
You go to
okay. What happens when we get 5 albums on one Friday?
Well, okay, because we get 5 albums right now. It's called Spotify. It's called Apple Music. Exactly. It's called fucking Tidal.
Oh, that's not what you do. We get caught. Right? It's not that it doesn't exist, but we get caught in a loop of one thing or 2 albums, maybe 3. But generally, as humans, we'll get overwhelmed and we won't consume it at the same. At the same capacity or rate that we would normally if it was just like, we know this time of the year we get a Marvel movie. 3 months later, there's another movie. The summer is action movies. It's not going to be like that. Everybody got stuff. They load is full. They ready.
We got the same.
It's gonna be different.
No. It's going to be, so the only way we'll get overwhelmed is this right here. If they don't stagger the content correctly. Because everything that you're saying, we were getting fully overloaded like shit. I have Hulu, Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon Prime. Let's talk about in the movie theaters and all that stuff with new movies and all that shit coming out, plus whatever's on Kodi and any pirated shit and HBO and all this shit. So it's like, that's a bunch of fucking shit coming at me, right? It's a bunch of shit coming at me at one time. What we're doing as the capacity of humans, like if we are fans of these shows and this and everything else, like, yeah, I might want to watch Utopia, but The Boys is on. I'm more.
Did you watch Utopia yet?
I have not because The Mandalorian came back on. So, so it's like this. But again, just like that, you know what I mean? I'm going to get to it eventually. After The Mandalorian's over.
But not in the theater. So not when it's new. Yes, you will get to it eventually, Bishop.
Listen,
eventually, right, Bishop? That's just like when you have 5 albums, Bishop. You'll get to it when? What did you say, my nigga? Eventually. Does eventually work when we talk about movie releases? No, I don't. So that's my point. But thank you for proving it to me. I appreciate you and still love you just as much as I did at the beginning.
No, what I'm saying is right here, because there are people just like this. If you are a Marvel, we're talking about Marvel movies. If you are a Marvel fan, you're going to see all the movies. There isn't going to be a cutoff. You know what I'm saying? There's not going to be like, hey, the new X-Men came out, or should I go watch this rom-com with my girlfriend? You're going to see X-Men. Fuck the rom-com. If she don't like it, she can leave. I'm going to see the new X-Men because Hugh Jackman just came back.
That's a ticket. You see what you just did? You did it again. Thank you, Bishop. So what you said was, yes, you will go. Your lady will go see another movie. Guess what that is? Money lost. But yeah, you're right about money lost.
No, it's not. No 2 tickets.
Yeah.
The people that want to go see the movies will go see the movies. You're not taking, if everybody is everybody in here a Marvel
You're missing all the new components. You're talking like it was 2019. You're missing all of these new components that are coming. The fact that we aren't going to have as many available theaters open. The fact that the capacity will be different for a long time. And the fact that there are people that are fucked up from being like stuck in their house or afraid, right? So I hear what you're saying, but you're missing all of these new components that we never had to take into consideration before. So I appreciate and understand your perspective.
For the people that are going to do it, that are afraid, the streaming services are allowing them to pay $30. So, but
they're not right now. That's not happening yet, and that's my point. You're really good at this. I love you, Bishop.
That's why they're doing. See, what I'm saying is right. That's why they're experimenting with Milan. They're experimenting with when Bloodshot came out, to see if people would actually go pay a little bit of extra money to actually see it. Because if you think about it, it's really not that bad. Because if you buy it because you spend the same amount of money that you would spend going to the movies by yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tickets is $8 to $12. Popcorn is $46. Don't get a drink. You know what I'm saying? The drink is $57. Or you want ice, another surcharge in ice. Why is this surcharge? Because this is Louis Vuitton ice. You know what I'm saying?
But I think what's really being it's more so the way the content is being delivered. So COVID has messed a lot of things up to the point where you are sitting at home, so all you have in front of you is your TV. So you're constantly having something on, as opposed to if you were going about your regular life pre-COVID and you had a Disney Plus, you may watch once a week the Marvel series. Right. You're not going to sit there and watch the whole thing in 3 or 4 days. You know what I'm saying? So now you've watched everything. You're like, right? Like I've never watched Star Wars before up until this year. And I was like, well, let me finally see what the heck is this about. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And started watching Star Wars stuff. But otherwise, I wouldn't have cared. But since it's up there, it's like, all right, now I get a chance to watch it. But the thing is, even with Netflix, they had it was no more quote unquote original programming. So that's why they had to go overseas and get all this content and push it back over and do the voiceovers. That's why we're getting these sucky ass movies, from Europe and everything.
The Barbarian.
And you getting the voiceover joints. You know what I'm saying? Same thing's going over there. Now there should, so all those European, Japanese joints is going there, and they're getting our series. Is because we've run out of content to watch, so they got to give us something.
And speaking of Netflix, today is the day that those price increases.
The price went up. Yep.
The basic tier, I think, went from $12.99 to $13.99, and then the upper tier just hit, I think, $17.99.
Yeah, But what's the difference in between the tiers? Like, what are you getting?
So
it's just more.
You get more screens. Exactly. You get more screens. So my hustle is I pay for Netflix with the premium tier because I think you get like 5. You can stream it on 5 different screens simultaneously.
Stop. Don't tell them. This is
okay.
Yeah, it's just
we understand. Don't draw snitch on yourself.
Well, yes, exactly.
Yeah,
so,
it's a hustle.
Have more viewing pleasure. So I mean, still. It's all cheaper than cable, which is like you can't even get cable for less than $100.
I mean, for me, I got 6 TVs in my house, so that's what you know what I'm saying. Like, it don't make no difference anyway.
Yeah, for me,
no matter how you do it, right?
For me, streaming is just the way to go because I don't even have a TV, and so if I'm watching something that's either on my laptop or
on your phone.
Bishop, you just went put away your little bang, okay? Put the Scully
what the fuck is that? It's a French shag. This motherfucker got a French shag.
So what happened when you got curly hair?
Is it?
No, that's his curl sponge. It deteriorated. You
need a satin line Scully to keep your curls popping, okay?
Right, because you should switch them up.
Full dry looking.
No. But yes, I just want us to be able to consistently access content, and I feel like they're missing the pivot because they're worried about a thing that they can't get back the way they think they're gonna get it back. So I would want to.
Damn. Nobody reads.
Everybody at once. Go ahead, whoever.
I'm just saying, you talking about content, like I think that's the thing. Maybe I'm lame, but the one thing that I've gotten into over COVID is like a book club, and just like getting into, and it's not even all the same, it's not like all like high, heady literature. Some of the shit is romance novels, which is hilarious.
You know what I do with my life? My nigga?
What do you do with your life, nigga?
I look at a brush and colors. My hands and my eyes are busy. I ain't got time to read fucking books. No offense. Also, Black Widow ain't a motherfucking book. I appreciate books. I appreciate niggas that read. I appreciate everybody that reads. When I say nigga, I mean everybody, people. So I appreciate people to read. I want Black Widow. I have things I want to see in the Marvel universe. and that's not a book that they gonna have for me. I want to see my movies that were part of this whole new canon structure. I want my shit, right? And they have it made. It's done. Can I get it? I do not begrudge your monthly book club. I think it's a wonderful way to virtually communicate and connect with people.
But I feel you on that because for me, I'm the flip side. So you do paints and brushes all day. Me working from home, all I do is look at screens. So when I'm off, I don't want to look at no fucking screens. So it's about the plants. It's about cooking. You know, COVID did take away kind of my socializing, whatever. But I do a lot of like IG live. You know what I mean? And like Zoom parties, like happy hour from home. Those kinds of things. So thank you for that different perspective. But yeah, me and screens, I pretty much max out after my work day.
Yeah, I can dig that. Most of the stuff I watch at home though, like because I'm working, I like shit that's like dialogue rich. So I'm listening to podcasts and interviews and like some like panel discussions or something where people are stuff where people are talking more than like visual engagement. So even though there's a television on, I'm usually just listening. I'm not usually sitting watching it. And so to actually watch something, that's almost a treat.
Yeah. Did you listen to
just going?
Yeah. Did you listen to Kevin Hart's thing?
I did.
Or watch it?
Mm-hmm. I did watch it on Netflix. Was it No Zero Fucks Given? I thought that was an interesting concept that he did that shit at his house. And that I also
he said he didn't do it at his house.
That wasn't his house.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, nah.
It was
made to look like it was in the basement.
Okay. Well, that's what he said.
It looked dope though, right?
Yeah,
I was like,
But what he said was the concept was a dream. Naughty. The concept of what we saw was a dream.
Got you. It was, it was like medium, Kevin Hart funny, but yeah, that was pretty good. And then I've been watching on Netflix that David Letterman, like My Next Guest Needs No Introduction. I watched
those are good.
Yeah, I watched the one with Dave Chappelle most recently. I had seen the one with Jay-Z like before, so those things are.
I watched Barack's joint. His Barack was pretty dope
too. Yeah.
And the Christmas movies that made us, that's there now. Yeah, I'm all for the Christmas movie shits. I am a Christmas movie. I watch all of them, the good, the bad, the lame, the low quality. I watch them all. So there are
a Christmas movie. I like that shit.
Whom?
Gremlins.
Gremlins is not.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Gremlins is not.
I was talking about that today.
It is. What do you mean?
This is not a because it was set around Christmas doesn't mean it is Christmas.
Yes, it is. It's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas
like Batman. Batman was a Christmas movie.
Yo,
I'll go Gremlins. I'll give Gremlins.
Oh, Catwoman. Right? Was it a Christmas movie?
That should not have been Catwoman. With Halle Berry.
Yeah,
that shit was horrible. She was terrible.
It was horrible.
That
was really bad. Oh, it was really bad. Yeah, it was really bad.
Bruh, if you take Halle Berry,
all DC movies are horrible.
That is trash.
That's not true.
That's pretty. Except for Wonder Woman, you're right. You are definitely right.
Okay, hold on. So
Wonder Woman was great.
Are we comparing Halle Berry to Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman?
No, what I'm saying is no. The Catwoman that Halle Berry played in was a bastardized version of Catwoman. It wasn't. They didn't use the source material right. They didn't like, what I'm saying, even in what they didn't use the source material. They were far away from it. Michelle Pfeiffer's was far away from it because she was a secretary and not really a thief like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just terrible. The basketball, the pseudo sensual basketball game with Homeboy was trash.
It was like because Halle Berry was the hot, sexy shit in the streets. They were like, we're gonna use her, and they brought her in, and it was bad. Like they used the face of the sexy, huh?
I don't think it was bad. I just think it wasn't.
No,
it was one of those. It was
bad, boo.
Like you watch it one time and like, okay, it was cool.
No, man, I think
it's bad.
It's only good for people that watch Madea plays as movies. Like if you think like when you talk about cinematic, like Like I'm one of those people that could tell bad acting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they're like, hello, why have you come here today before the next time that you came?
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, that was me and Kazi's video.
Script writing.
Like me and Kazi's video.
Right. Justin, stop. There's no there's no room for self-deprecation. There's no room for self-deprecation, Justin.
I tried to throw the joke out before Bishop did.
Nope.
I'm just trying to throw the joke out before Bishop would.
Because
Justin, you did a great job. Fill that out.
No, Just, you did a great job. I'm talking about Kazi. Kazi, when that southern accent, man, I'm just trying to be around here on this road with the rocks on it. Like, what? Shut up. Talk in your regular voice, Kazi. Well, first of all, it was a dope ass video because he's a rapper. Video. He's not a good actor. So,
hey, man, I got a couple dollars on me, you know.
I got a couple dollars.
That big deal.
Yo, why did that remind you of when it was?
That's from an actual movie, though. So that's
But what I'm saying is right here. I mean, I got a couple dollars on me. Say that shit didn't sound like he even got your son out there stealing car radios. Hoover Deuce.
Wait, that's right. Larry Hoover's birthday was this week.
Okay.
Wow, good transition. Word, that was information that I did. Where do you find these nuggets of jewelry? This is great. Nuggets of information. Shout out, you know what I mean? Happy birthday, Larry Hoover and Big Meech.
It was his birthday. Larry Hoover's birthday was this week.
That's
I grew up an hour away from Chicago.
Right.
That kind of stuff is kind of. What'd you say?
I think Candy is a thug. She's a Midwestern thug to the fullest.
Midwestern thugs.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up an hour away from Chicago, so it's kind of normal. It's normal dialogue. It's normal knowledge. Like that's some stuff you just know. Like, and it comes across your timeline. And so you know.
So you know things.
Even on holiday. Okay.
Yeah, like you know, because y'all had gangs and like they had like you know lit and stuff and things, right? Too.
Right. No.
You should be backing up like I'm saying like stuff that's not
normal.
It's
true. In Philly, there was a junior black mafia. I don't know that we knew or celebrated their leaders' birthdays, but you know.
The JBM.
Also Hoop Street. Hoop Street made the national news. So
we have Vice Lords and Gangsta's Disciples, and then like variations of those two entities, and those two organizations. And so,
as long as you don't disrespect them. And speaking of disrespect, let's talk about our homeboy Young Thug and his comments. Whatever about Andre 3000. What do you say? I cannot name one Andre 3000 song.
What he said? Lies.
Because he can't spell.
Well, no. We have to do this right here.
That's true.
We have to go into a place for this because I get with hip hop heads, right? I get with you know what I'm saying, y'all fucking hip hop is. Then when I bring up, I was like, yo, did y'all hear Master Ace's new album? Niggas like, nah. And Master Ace is probably right now at 67 years old, probably still top tier dope ass MCs. If you give him a listen, you know what I'm saying? You saying that I'm not listening to the Master Ace album is because he's just not in your wheelhouse. He's not in your hip hop lexicon. So when I look at Young Thug, I look at the music that Young Thug was listening to. He's a Wayne baby. So whoever
right, I thought about that.
Right. So whoever Lil Wayne is, you know what I'm saying? It's people right there that's right now that hasn't heard of Royce the 5'9" or Toby New Wingway. You know what I'm saying? And they just got the dopest ass, him, Royce, and Black Thought got one of the dopest songs right now, Father Figure out right now. So it's like this. So it's going to be, I'm not gonna say he was disrespectful. If you can't name a song, shit.
Can y'all outside of Hey Y'all and nothing on Outkast albums, can you name another Andre 3000 song?
Prototype.
Okay. So outside of that, because those is like the only two that people really know. I hope that you're the one. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying those are some of his major hits. And then Andre right after that, stop putting out songs besides verses.
So us being Andre 3000
Bombs Over Baghdad was him.
That was
But that's
Outkast.
Outkast.
That was Outkast.
But that's
I
not
said
fair though. Just,
so.
you setting it up in a way they can't answer it because
because he had an album, right? And so off of that album, we only know 2 songs.
No, that was actually
That
like
was
Speaker Box. That was actually still an Outkast.
It was an
album.
Outkast song, but it was Andre's solo joint, and the other one was Big Boy solo.
But
joint.
it was packaged together, Speaker Box and The Love Below. So I mean, it was kind of like a separate but equal thing.
Okay, so then, what Andre 3000 songs can you name then? Because then they're all Outkast. Because then they're all Outkast songs, right?
Right.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, fine.
So
the way he presented it's almost like I don't pay no mind to Andre 3000 period. So that the way it was positioned, that was also to say if you want to peel the layers off, then I don't listen to Outkast either. They're not in my wheelhouse. If that's how we're gonna look at it. So that means you don't know anything Outkast because Andre's always got a standout verse in everything he's on. Or he could have said, or even I don't know any of Andre's. He could have been said, I don't know Andre's full verses. I might know songs he's on. I don't know. I can't quote it word for word. That'd have been a better presentation.
Right.
I'm
not saying I get the disrespect because I'm like, okay, you're from Atlanta. You should know some Andre 3000 shit.
Superstars. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Right. And then this is also somebody that has like shouted you out and was actually a fan of you, and you're like, oh, I don't know none of these drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Now I don't even know if you were saying it to be real or you were saying it to be petty because of what? You know what I'm saying?
He said no. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It could have been something to that extent. So I don't know.
But you know the kids now will say things for attention, right?
Yes.
So they know that if they say outlandish stuff, that people will talk about it on their podcasts and make them feel important and spread their name. So sometimes they behave poorly for attention, which is very problematic.
Right. Because I don't care enough about Young Thug to know any of his songs. You know what I'm saying?
I've thought about that same shit I was playing.
I know all of Young Thug's songs.
I have no clue.
No, that's
no. I know best friend.
Hey, don't that nigga dress like Andre 3000 in the first fucking place?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
No. He dresses more ambiguous.
You seen Andre 3000 in a dress?
Never. Nah, he dresses more ambiguous than Andre 3000.
I didn't say everything. I didn't say. I'm saying he took it and ran a marathon with it, maybe.
No.
Okay. Does Young Thug? Okay, I'll ask you this: does Young Thug look like he could date Erykah Badu? Does he dress like he could date Erykah Badu?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah. He looked like he used to date Erykah Badu. That's what niggas.
But listen,
that's what niggas look like when they used to date Erykah Badu.
I said that though because I seen a picture of Young Thug on a red carpet with a what do you call it, like a house coat that said it was like Andre and Erykah. It was like, I want to be Andre and Badu or some mess like that. So like clearly, he knows who
he is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think he tried to son Andre, but I'm saying if he doesn't know. If you talk about honestly, I don't know any rapper shit that I can really. It's only like probably a handful of rappers shit I can spit word for word without hearing a song.
Saying that, you know what I'm saying? You know a song though. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was ridiculous and for attention. That sounds like what it boiled down to, y'all.
So moving on, let's talk about that Dallas situation. That situation in Dallas, that restaurant. How did y'all feel about that?
I couldn't watch it.
Why?
I mean, when people hype stuff up like that, like I can read stuff, but I don't know. It sometimes pains me to see people like making a spectacle of themselves, maybe to their detriment. So I don't know. I mean, I can see it both ways. You know, if you're a business owner, maybe you have standards. Maybe he did not communicate his sentiments in the right way to his clientele, but being an entrepreneur is hard, and even in the restaurant industry amid COVID, so I think he just didn't really maybe communicate. Like customer service is everything and perception is reality. So I think maybe he just could have gone about it, in a different way.
Gotcha. So backstory for everybody that's tuning in. There's a clip going around of a restaurant owner, and he is talking to a group of people, and story is that there were some young ladies that were dancing and twerking, and he didn't like that. He asked them, a couple times to stop. It's not the kind of establishment that I want going on, and it continued. So he cut the music, and he made it very clear that this is not going on in my establishment. And if you don't like it, y'all can leave. You know what I'm saying? He very rudely said, y'all can get the fuck out. I don't want your money if you're going to do that. But at the same time, so it's a lot of things that I look at it from this, from one, there is a clip going around of the people dancing, and they were on the furniture. So if that's my establishment and that's a restaurant,
right,
I don't want you dancing on my shit. Hey, stop that. You know what I'm saying?
But we should not play throw. I agree, but we can't play throw that ass in a circle. Don't play throw that ass in a circle. There is a handful of songs. No, there's songs that we understand evoke emotion because that's what music does, right, Justin? Justin got that shut the fuck up Candace look on his face.
I wasn't finished.
He wasn't finished. I can see his face. Go, Justin. I'm sorry.
That was one of my points. Was all right. You can't have an establishment and play certain things that are going to evoke certain actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So if you got a DJ, first of all, I don't know of any actual restaurants that have a DJ. Normally, those are bars and clubs,
right?
Or restaurants that turn the clubs at night.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was.
So
shout out to Bogarts and High Five. Those were fun places.
Oh wow!
Because when I first heard this, I was like, "Well,
Red Room.
Is this dude trying to have like a fine dining establishment?" You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, okay, cool. But if you're labeling this as like bar/restaurant or nightclub /bar/whatever, like this is the type of environment that you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So, I understood his message. You know what I'm saying? When he was like, "I'm trying to do this for the culture. I'm trying," and he said, "I'm trying to build a better establishment." You know what I'm saying? For for us. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to do that particular stuff, don't do it here. Go to said. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you want to do that? Go to Skewers or go to Pickleback, but don't do this here. You know what I'm saying?
Do people twerk on the furniture at Skewers though?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the pre-COVID. It was a very nice people watching space.
You know what I'm saying? Like, something like that. But you're not gonna go to it's a Southern thing. You know what I'm saying? And do that because that's not the vibe there.
Right.
So,
but also, I mean, tap dance on what you and Candace was mentioning. If I'm the DJ, I'm not playing throw that ass in the circle. If I'm at a restaurant and because me and the owner are gonna have a conversation. When you book me, I'm gonna come in and say, "What are you trying to establish? Like, what are you trying to accomplish tonight? What are we going for? What's the vibe?" Yeah. Now, if you say, "Hey, we want them to get turned at this time. We're gonna move some of the tables and we're gonna open up the dance." All right, cool. So I know that we're building up to something. But if it's one of those things where it's like it's just chill, just play some music for them to enjoy. You can tap your foot, bob your head. I'm not going down the twerk music rabbit hole of
Yeah, exactly.
Of those types of songs.
But at the same time, I could have been like, "Hey, I need you to make me a playlist 2 hours long." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, you actually got a DJ. To me, you're giving off the vibe that you're gonna have an actual little turn up, a little shindig, a little kickback. You know what I'm saying? And as opposed to what
I'm saying? At the same time.
Well, I want to. I'm sorry, Candy, because I want to jump in too, because it's like this, because we as a society right now, it's like, yo, I'm gonna say it. I am fucking sick of watching motherfuckers twerk. I'm 2 years done past twerking. Like, niggas is twerking just for no goddamn reason. Every damn song, it's like this motherfucker, and it's just the old man in me. It probably I'm just sick of.
No, it's not. It's an overload.
I'm sick of your fake booty shot booty. You know what I'm saying?
Really, Bishop? You're sick of fake booty?
Yo, I fucking hate fake booties, yo.
Like,
I'm No, I hate the whole fake body look. Because guess what? If you go to IG, when I did this right here, when I looked at IG and I can say, oh shit, if I do, you know how you do your searches and shit, and they'll pull up like most popular search. It's like if I can see 10 pictures in a row with the same body, all y'all got the same body. All of them, you know what I'm saying? Just different sizes. This one's 5'2", this one's 5'8". You know what I'm saying? It's just like this. Everybody got the same Dr. Miami body. Everybody's out here doing the twerking. It's like this. Like, stop. You don't have to twerk. I'm sick of you. Put your tongue in your motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to motherfucking smell your twerk wind while I'm over here eating my spaghetti.
Right. If this is brunch and you twerk, like, yeah.
Right. You don't twerk at brunch. Like, first of all, like, I don't care what fucking you can put it in your mouth. Motherfucker, I ain't out here with my dick out. You play, like, for real, you can play Uncle Luke. You can play Uncle Luke.
That's hard. That's hard, though. I'm hard pressed with Uncle Luke. I'm hard pressed with Uncle Luke.
Taking over
now, I'm not. Yeah, you don't play throw that ass. There's some things you back that ass up. That's a lot.
It's gonna evoke an emotion.
You're asking a lot. You're asking a lot.
But I'm not gonna get out my seat. I'm not gonna get out my seat.
Yeah, whatever.
But you ain't. That's because we're sober. That's because we're sober.
Okay, because we're sober. So then what songs are everybody? I would like to hear what song it is that would just make you get turned regardless of where you were. You can be in the church, okay? And if
they play Pastor Troy, or
no more playing
yeah. Nah, no playing GA. They play anywhere. You put it on no playing GA anywhere.
It's going down.
I'm like,
what are you talking about?
Yeah,
I'm saying, sir, but most of the songs that evoke emotion would be are songs that I'm gonna rap, that I'm gonna sing loudly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna dance to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like Annie Up. I get hype as shit for an Annie Up.
That's a good one.
I'm like,
how could you not?
I might skip around and dare you to say
right, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
If you want to get smacked, if you want to know you got a problem with Bishop or Megan, get smacked. Yo, when Andy F come on, I will smack the person I got beef with. I don't care. It's going down.
You know,
you say you smacking somebody?
Full on
2 times.
Listen, full on open hand smack.
Orange Moon is Nadi's song.
No,
gets her like out her seat.
Throw your gun.
I'm an orange moon.
No.
Reflecting the
light. Justin, look, I went and put my earrings on just for you. Oops, can you see that?
Aww.
See, let me blow you up. Let's stop playing.
Yeah. Boom.
Let's stop playing.
Official.
Giving me all them auntie vibes. You better stop playing.
Bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair.
Yeah, but no, I have recently discovered, Onyx. Throw your guns and just
time to get live.
Yes.
See, we need to
what was
the aux cord right now?
Oh, and Grave Diggers too. Every morning when I go to the track and do my walk, that's my like walking music. Grave Diggers.
That's cool.
You know, and Onyx, that has been my whatever. You got to get hype and amped against the cold because it's not officially winter, but the hawk is out.
The hawk is out. And
it's like to put a lot of smooth by the food snickers in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Bishop.
And he leans back like, I did.
Yeah, I did that. I said that. Nah, but
I don't. Songs that we all like gonna get you out your seat, but he said he asked him 3 times, right?
What's your song?
I'm like, it don't take shit, y'all. It don't take a lot for me.
Oh yeah, just play Jeezy. Anything with Jeezy.
Like literally, just
Jeezy or 3 6 Mafia. Jeezy or 3 6.
Pretty much. It's not that complicated with me.
I have so many.
Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar.
Club up.
Nah, you be. I'm gonna say you get that boom, 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 boom.
Y'all, I'm telling you, there's so much stuff. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot for me. It's just I just and I'm not. It ain't hard over here. I just all of it, most of it.
It ain't hard. It's a time and place for everything, and he's just saying that.
However, I'm not twerking any motherfucking where in public.
Maybe that's just
twerking as a private activity.
Maybe that's just future etiquette. You have to be mindful of where your twerk wind might blow.
Right. If you twerk wind over my motherfucking kebabs, we're gonna have a problem.
Right. Exactly.
I be mad.
That's the different bombs over Baghdad.
Word up.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
That twerk wind. It's not good.
Yo, don't be out here with your fucking.
Bombs over Baghdad is a good running song.
Right. International. We have the man music. When I come to band.
I was saying this the other day that like everybody likes Bombs Over Baghdad, but I don't. It's not that like if I'm gonna talk about Outkast songs, that's not my Outkast. Like it's not. I don't. Nah, it's there.
Really?
Are you trying to just be contrary?
No, seriously.
Some Outkast joints you like them.
I didn't say this ain't fucking test. I didn't say I had to do that.
On the Barbie.
However, I'm just saying I don't like it.
Damn.
What happened was yesterday. But listen, this is what happened yesterday. I was listening to AT Aliens, and I was thinking about how I like as a collective bodies of work. I like Equipment. I like AT Aliens. I mean, everybody likes other playlists, Cadillac funky music, but I just don't. There's a couple like the speed of it. I don't appreciate that with their skill set. That's all. So I just couldn't get into. There's another song too. Bad Bombs Over Baghdad, and there's another song that everybody likes that's higher pace, faster pace. And when I was having a conversation, about it, it was like that was pre-crunk, right? Like the faster rapping southern, right? And I just didn't like it. I just don't. It doesn't. I love Outkast. It's not a song that I'm like, ooh, if I had to list it.
It's not a song you can dance to. It just has a lot of energy.
That's the workout.
Like for me, like I said, it's a running song. If I'm doing it, that's gonna have me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sprint. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just start sprinting. You know what I'm saying? Or the second half to Dreams and Nightmares, I'm sprinting. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. So.
I get it. It's just not my like I said, it's love the music, love Outkast. I just ain't my shit.
Right. Like some people don't like Blueface. I can't understand why.
Yeah. What's Blueface? What's that?
Down, Tatiana, bust down, Tatiana. That guy.
Okay, listen. No.
Wait, people, that's real. That's like real thing. Is that really who that is?
I mean, I'm going. Yeah, bust down is Blueface, but. What Blueface is this generation Silk the Shocker.
He was also terrible. He doesn't need to be reincarnated in this generation.
Want to start something? No, you can't finish.
You be like, I came through and I did it on up. You ran through and I shut it all up. Wait, nigga, I ain't just
read index cards. It's like read index cards
on the Spectrum rapper.
You say, hey, what? Say that again, Naughty.
I said,
Blueface is on the Spectrum?
Spectrum rapper.
You think he's on
the Spectrum? Blueface is on the Spectrum?
No, Silk the Shocker.
Biz Markie is. He got to be.
Wait. Silk the Shocker's on the Spectrum?
He raps like he is.
Yes.
Him and Mystical.
Oh, okay.
Mystical.
Oh, no. Mystical just aggressive. Mystical, like, got a lot in him. He got to get out.
Come in here with my dick in my hand, B.
Mystical was a pedophile who got out of jail.
I came in here with my dick in my hand.
Don't make me put my foot in your ass.
Your ass, be cool.
Be cool.
No, nigga, you will not come in here with your dick in your hand and fucking put your foot in my ass for me to be cool.
He's from the NOLA.
How I do.
Yo, you just have the crazy eyes,
Bishop. Right, man.
Oh man.
Oh,
okay, y'all.
All right. Well, that
we
concludes.
covered the whole list.
I think that was I think we had a great time today. We miss you, Keisha. She's probably in bed and asleep in bed, but we miss you.
Yeah,
we'll
shout out to everybody.
Shout
out to all the Ratchets that came in. Tico as always, Daniel, Keith, Raph. Shout out to all y'all for just coming in. All the Ratcheteers. Bishop, you got anything?
Yeah, man. I want to say this right here. If y'all go to my IG stories or my Facebook stories,
Savage.
Listen, what I'm gonna say is this right here. I'm as a comedian.
Oh, did you see my text message?
I am not going to go. Yeah, no. But if you go, yeah, I know your text message is dope. But I'm gonna keep that between me and you. Just got my ass. Pause. He told me because he pulled up a list of. Actually, I'm gonna tell him. So just sent me the list of top 50 comedians that Liquor House Comedy put out. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the comedians I know.
Top 50 in North Carolina.
From North Carolina, a lot of comedians I know, and I've done shows with. You know what I'm saying? And I body shows with them and all that stuff. So I was proud to see my people's on there. And again, you know what I'm saying? I'm not as active as those folks are during this time and everything like that. But I will make it next year. I promise you, goddamn that.
You better fucking do it.
So, you know what I mean? With the regards that I've been sitting on a joke that I've been wanting to let. I done had this joke in my mind for like the past 2 months. So I went out there and I said the joke. Mine, you pick your, you know what I'm saying? You know who the father, you know what type of father he is, joke. And that's what I'm gonna say. You go to my IG or go to my Facebook.
Oh, talk about abortions.
Savagery.
Yeah. So if you go there,
Bishop.
Huh?
Nothing, I'll tell you later.
Okay. So you know what I'm saying? Somebody got on the joint and was like, yo, dog, we need to treat women better. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Now, all my female friends understand that I'm a sweetheart, I'm an activist for women and everything like that. But all that shit goes out the window when I'm making jokes. Like, fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the most misogynistic, anti-homophobic, Nazi black person that there is when I'm coming to make jokes, because what I'm doing is this right here. I'm making fun of the situation itself. So sometimes that puts me on the opposite side of the spectrum. Now, understand, this is a true statement. This is a true statement if you listen to it. So I want y'all to do this right here. I am not your pastor. I am not a leader. If one of my jokes enlightens you or puts you on the right path, I didn't mean for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you get offended and it triggers you, I'm not responsible for your triggers. No comedian, we don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is right here. Don't protest the joke, because if you out here, if you're laughing at one group of people, and then when your turn comes around and they start making fun of you, you can't turn around and get mad, because you know what I mean. I don't make a lot of fun about people that on shit. If I make fun about people that can't help it, then that's across the board. Like, listen, you can't help that you're black. You can't help that you're white. You can't help that you're gay. You can't help that you're straight. You can't help that you got a thyroid problem. Your ankle swell up. But guess what? Are all those shits on the table when I tell jokes? Abso-fucking-lutely. Because I can't help that I'm short, you know what I'm saying, and light skin. And I got this beautiful face, and I got beautiful eyes and shit like that. My eyebrows are thick, and I walk with a limp. None of that shit, because I was born with one leg short on there. You call me hop along, fuck you. It's okay. Because guess what? I know what your mama looked like.
You really got one leg longer than the other? You
ain't never noticed that? And
no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, I'm gonna show you. Watch it. So
no, we can't believe you right now. We can't believe you right now.
Look at right there. See? So that's me standing up regular.
No, we can't. No.
I feel like that's
down, Bishop. Down, Bishop. We can't really tell. Chill, Bishop.
Yeah, we'll find out later. That looked like you was doing some P9 push-ups.
That's shoe lifts. Okay. Oh. I got an orthopedic shoe. You know, I had an orthopedic shoe on each. So y'all be paying attention.
So
all my got thicker soles.
You saying that Megan
some shit don't matter to us.
Say fuck you, Bishop.
Say what?
I said basically you saying Megan Thee Stallion's feet would say "fuck you, Bishop," and your comedy.
Listen, shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Her feet look real good together when she doing the body video. Body, yeah.
So y'all didn't have finished basements in Philly? That's a thing.
Your basements weren't finished in Philly. That's another room.
No, because earlier you was like, it was really cool. It was a big deal when your grandparents had a finished basement.
Any finished basement is a dope basement. Like the finished basement is always dope,
as opposed to like a scary.
But why don't they?
It's some basements that are like utilitarian, where it just smells mildewy and it's just shit down there. You don't really go down there.
Right.
My basement was all like stone.
Yeah.
Okay. In like Midwestern, most people have basements, right? The houses if they don't have a basement, they just don't have a basement. They're not like unfinished basements.
Right.
Like, that's a basement. It's just like a normal house.
Nah, my shit was actually like ground.
Blow away. So you have to have
dirt was the wall. You know what I'm saying? That was my shit.
Yeah, that's not a thing I experienced. So that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Okay. Just clarity. I was curious with the end.
Or a dungeon, is like either or. You can have a lower level.
Wow.
It's a crapshoot if it was a basement or a dungeon,
Oh wow.
Okay.
And if it was a dungeon,
that's not some new shit to me.
Dirt floor and all that stuff in there. So, but no, it's cool basement. But this has been intelligently ratchet, man. I think we did 205, yo. So as the incumbent co-leadership of Intelligently Ratchet, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to apologize to Justin because I said "my" a bunch of times and I should have said "we."
You saying "my"?
But but when I say
also, hold on, because we count too. Like you gonna have you have to get us down. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Listen.
I mean, we're gonna jump y'all in, but it takes some time. You know how long I was doing this?
Got a pop
filter. Screen. I can do that.
This for the niggas with big lips, because we say perpetude and shit like that. We can't be.
My screen is bigger than yours. This looks like a fly swatter.
Listen, well, because your lips are bigger than mine, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying?
That might be it.
You need more pressure. You know what I'm saying? That's like a Hurricane 5. When you say P words, you're not.
Ask your daddy about the pressure.
It's right here. You know what? Guess what?
Pineapple.
Hey,
don't fuck around. Hold
on. So, hey, Bishop. I'll tell you about it later. Son. Hold on.
You tell about the pressure. Look, she said, you better ask your daddy. Just was over in the corner like, ooh, you gonna watch the replay. He's like, ooh, yeah, pressure.
No. Oh, man. Kid, you got anything?
Oh, my God.
I'm still on wonderful downtime. It's great. It's been wonderful. I've taken lots of breaks and done whatever I wanted to for now. And y'all, it's so nice.
Okay.
Get up in the morning and just be like, whatever. I'm trying to get like to somebody's woods or something before it get too cold. And if not, I found some free houses on Airbnb.
Okay, no doubt.
So make sure you bring the pressure.
P9, you got anything, bro?
Following in Bishop Omega's footsteps here. If you go to my IG, you'll see that I just started a new Twitch and YouTube channel. Last week I went live after the show. I'm actually going live after this show tonight as well. But just in there supporting, and we was having a party.
Are you gonna play Throw That Ass in the Circle?
I'm absolutely not playing Throw That Ass.
You gotta throw that. You gotta play it.
Just because
people want to hear it. People want to hear it. I gotta hear it.
The people want to throw their asses at home.
Do not start up a twerk windstorm. Thank you.
Yeah,
not start up a twerk windstorm.
Do it, bro. Do it for the fucking culture.
I need to do it for the culture.
Do it for the culture.
You just reminded me. I gotta review. One of our prominent artist friends gave me an exclusive review their album or whatever. So I have to review their album or whatever. So That's what I had to finish doing tonight.
It's whack. So no, I'm playing. Natty, do you have anything?
I think I saw it. Didn't he post? He already posted and asked about that too, didn't he? Asked people to. Never mind. We'll talk later. Go ahead. Keep going, Johnny.
I don't have nothing. I'm just, I'm grateful to be here. Grateful for you guys. Happy hump day. I started a new job this week, working from home. I'm still COVID free. I feel like better days are coming. You still got to watch for that 2020 end of year hook. So don't get caught slipping. But
what happened?
We almost there. No, I'm just saying, like, how in the old, cheap horror movies, you always feel like you home free, and then the thing jumps out like at the end. I'm just saying, it's not. We in December, it's like the final countdown. So just watch for the hook. But I feel like
final countdown.
And y'all gonna take the COVID vaccine?
No.
No. Whoa. Hold on. What I'm gonna do is this right here. No, what I'm going to do, and with 2 minutes left, what I'm going to do is this right here. I am going to see what these healthcare workers look like that have to take them, and I'm going to go ahead and see what the people in the thing looks like. And guess what? Because I was against the flu shot. I took the flu shot. You know what I'm saying? I think I'll be okay.
Fuck all that
How often
shit.
do you get the flu shot, Bishop?
Huh?
How often have you gotten the flu shot? You get
probably like every other year or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got it.
Don't doubt.
Not doing it.
Ain't do it.
So no adverse effect. No adverse effect on the flu shot.
Exactly. You said you're 5'9", right? Adverse. That's how your arm got dead.
No. That's this nigga trying to make his other leg longer. He hoping that the adverse effects benefit him.
Nah.
Well, hold on.
I think that
Which
shit.
leg are you talking about?
Okay. As always, y'all, we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Hey,
High five. We already told you, Ratchet, Naughty, Candy, P9, Bishop, I Am Your Man, King Just. Thank y'all for tuning in. We see y'all next week.
Peace.